Welcome back, folks. This is GreenyXI and this is Let's Play Oracle of Ages, episode 19. So what we're going to do in this episode is go for Zora Village, back from Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess and plenty of other Zelda games, I think. So, what we're going to do, make sure you do this, get to the tree so you can teleport back. And now, we're going to visit something new. Here's the Zora Palace. It's going to be interesting. We want to talk to Zora somewhere. Here he is. Find out the troubles of Zora Village. This is a palace where our ruler, King Zora, but long ago the king fell ill. Ever since, we've continued on with no king, that which the king looked after. The key to Eyeglass Library, very important, as you can tell, it's been lost. Right. Let's get treasure chest. Because we actually need to get 3 magic potions. I forgot about that. But because you get 200 rupees here, you're pretty much done with one of them. Or not too far off either, anyway. So, we're done with the palace for now. Got the huge amount of rupees. If you miss that, you're going to be a bit screwed for the magic potions, I think. We can leave the village, and we just need to have a little look around a sec. Here is the library. We can't go in. There's not even a keyhole. So. Okay, we can't reach that. So, what we're going to do, we're going to go into the past and see the King Zora when he was falling ill. So, that's going to be interesting. Let's have a look across here first. Keyhole there now in the past, look. Yeah, we'll sort all that out in a moment. Anyway. Hello you, this will be important as well. Please listen, young one. You may not believe this, but I am the Queen Fairy, guardian of this sea. The curse of an evil one named Veron has made me appear so. The magic of fairy powder can turn me back to normal. Veron has poisoned the sea. Soon all living things in it will perish. Please go find some fairy powder. Yeah, we will. First off, what I want to do is teleport over to your graveyard. You do have to do this as well. There's plenty in this game which seem maybe pointless, maybe. But you do have to do it. Just like in the minigame Rolling Ridge, you do have to do a lot of the stuff that seems side questy. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but yeah. Should we be in the other time zone? I think we should. Okay, let's do that. Yes, we made it. Is it down here? No. It's across here, of course it is. Crossing down. Now let's check that little theory about the... Nope. She's gonna be a princess, but she's not gonna help us at all. You need to help your minions if you're gonna be a princess. Right, anyway. Up here to Syrup's house or shop. That ghost there, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but he will give you a code for seasons if you wanted to do that. I'm not entirely sure what you get for it, but 300 rupees for this potion. We'll need to get another 2 as we go along. So we're going to take this now back to Zora Village. Oh, and it's got to be in the past as well, you know. Where's Zora Village? Is that it? Of course it is. In the water. God, I'm so thick sometimes. Don't mean to be. I haven't played this game for so long. I've had a bit of a backlog with it. Not much of one, but a little bit of backlog with it. So I'm a little bit out of sorts with it again. I should have really practiced, I know, but I didn't, so... Yeah. Right, into Zora Palace in the past. Let me use the D-pad, the analog stick is so awkward when you're swimming. Wouldn't it be good if there was another treasure chest there with another 200 rupees? That'd be amazing. It's the end for me to think the prosperous royal family could fade in a generation. The pain, given the magic potion? Yes. Is this magic potion? It took me forever to figure out how to sort this out. But at least it's done now. Not this time through, I mean when I used to play. But it flows through me. The royal line is saved. He's going to be alive in the present time now. So we've saved the Goron Elder, and we've saved the Zora King. Well, thank you, Link. The filthy water that flowed in from the east lately must have made me ill. I would never forgive that. Well, what do you wish for, Link? A big fish? Do you mean Jabu Jabu? We all know Jabu Jabu from Ocarina of Time. That's the most interesting dungeon I think I've ever played in a Zelda game. Jabu Jabu is the guardian of us Zoras. Calling him a fish is an insult. What's your language? Filthy water flowing in, yeah. You'll never forget our deeds. So yeah, now we want to come back here in the present and talk to him again. A little bit annoying, I know, but it's not exactly like it takes forever to get back to the island up here and back in. Back into this. Just like with the current song, or the Song of Currents, it leaves behind a little teleporter so you don't have to play the song again one time. Now we're back in the present. Jabu Jabu is a fully grown fish rather than in the past where he was just a little midget that we couldn't enter. More Zora's around now that he's saved. That's brilliant. Great healer, what do you ask? You wish to enter Jabu Jabu? My permission is needed to enter Jabu Jabu, but I can't permit just anyone to see our guardian. Anyhow, the filthy seawater has left Jabu Jabu near death. If you say you must, then find a way to get rid of it. And save Jabu Jabu. Yeah, we'll take the quest. Very well, take this. The library key. We don't need a key for the dungeon, but we do need it for the Eyeglass Library east of here. It's an ancient library, so I do not know if this key still works, but perhaps you can research why the seawater is so filthy. I trust you to save Jabu Jabu. Right. So yeah, we want to go to the library again. We saw that there was no keyhole in the past. In the present, I mean. But there will be in the past, so we're going to go and sort that out now. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Ah, I love Finding Nemo. I haven't seen it in so long. I really wish it was on Netflix, but no, it's not. This might be a bit of a longer episode, I guess, but it won't be too long. Here we go. Here's the key. The dungeon coming up, it will not be a sort of past and present situation like Dungeon 6. It'll just be... Can't do that yet. Fairy powder's locked away in back, but without another buck of seals, no one can reach the powder. By the way, what's fairy powder? Right, okay. So he's giving us a hint. Now we can go to the present and the door's unlocked because we just unlocked it in the past. And no one's bothered to lock it back up apparently. So, brilliant. We've got a little bit of a puzzle coming up now. It's not easy. Or will be in a moment. Book of Seals. It was once part of a set, but now only this one remains. How they were used as an eternal puzzle. You say you can solve the riddle of this book? Oh, this should be interesting. I give to you the Book of Seals. If he doesn't give you the book, make sure you talk to that man that we just spoke to in the library in the past. I'm not sure if it matters, but... You know, it's better to do it than not to do it. And to have to come back in and talk to him again and again. You know what I mean? It's a little bit annoying, so... Okay, here we go. I'm going to get the rocks further on just so that I don't accidentally use the song and waste time. We're going to use the book by ear. It's a podium for holding the book. Place it. Yep. Right 4 up to right 2. Sorry about that. So you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Okay, so it counts from the book. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. And the way you do it, you see each square, each candle square, that's a square. So each thing in between that is a square too, a step too, so that's how you do it. I don't know if that makes sense, but whatever. Make sure to write these down. It's the same every playthrough, so if you've got it written down from a past playthrough, that's fine. Make sure to write them down, otherwise you won't remember some of the longer ones. I wouldn't think. You might do. I don't know, you might be better at it than me, but, you know. Right, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 1, ooh, 1, 2, 1, 1. Left 2, up 1, left 3. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Down 1, left 3, up 1, left 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. This is the longer one, which I never remember, so it's down 1, right 1, down 2, left 2, and down to this book. Oh god. Right 1, down 1. Right 2. Up 1, right 1. Up 1, right 2. There we go, we made it. You have done well to make it so far. I acknowledge your courage and offer you this. Fairy powder removes curses. Continue on without fear. Do not forget your courage. Yay, yay, we got the fairy powder. Now, if you remember, there was a fairy that was a little bit stuck. Stuck as an octorok, and that was a bugger, and she said to get fairy powder, to get him fairy powder. So here we go. You brought me fairy powder, now you can return to normal. You can't make it over here in the present, so you have to do it in the past. Sprinkle the powder on me. There we go, we got another great fairy. Or just a fairy, I'm not sure what they're calling this one. Excuse me. Thank you, young one. Now I can cleanse the seas of evil. So now there's no poison in the sea. Oh, what a relief. I think... yeah, we have to go to the present now when we get the chance. Just go wait for this little... I call them cinematics because in those days I think these were the best the cinematics we're going to get. I mean, unlike the Mega Drive and stuff, you could get cinematics where it would show a little bit of an anime section or just a screenshot of a cartoon. Like it does in this game actually, at the beginning when you're singing with Nehru or dancing with Din. Shows little screenshots with better graphics, but I think this is as close to proper cutscenes as you're going to get back on the Game Boy days. Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure if we can do this here. What I'm going to try is changing the tune and seeing if we can go in the cave and seeing what's in there in the present. Come on, it'd be brilliant if we could. Oh, we can! Oh my god, we smashed it. I didn't know you could do that. It's nothing new. Oh well, whatever. Okay, so that's a lot sorted now. We've done the sort of Zora area pretty much. We got a little tiny bit more to do before the next dungeon, but otherwise... oh wow, back in the fairy forest, if you remember. But now we're on the bottom. We saw Stress just so long ago now. Anyway. This is where we want to go. Back to see the King Zora again so that he can give us our reward. And it's not going to be a long episode after. That's good. I thought the library would have took longer. Thanks to you, our seawater is clean again, and Jabu Jabu's health has returned. All is well. I never go back on my word. I dub you Zora Hero and permit you to enter Jabu Jabu. We go see Jabu Jabu. Like I said before, in the past, Jabu Jabu is a little fish. So this dungeon is just a straight through dungeon. It's not two dungeons in one like Dungeon 6. We won't be having another dungeon like that actually. That's the last of its kind. Okay, so this is where Jabu Jabu is. Let's enter! A lot of work just to get into him. In Ocarina of Time you'd have to use the fish, wouldn't you? Fish in a bottle. In this you just have to save the sea. Level 7 Jabu Jabu's Belly, and it is the water dungeon of the game. Dungeon 6 was a bit like a water dungeon, but this one more so. Definitely more so. Okay, this has been Green XI. I hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you next time when we make a start on Jabu Jabu's Belly. This is the dungeon that took me a hell of a long time my first time through the game. It's very hard. See you in a bit.